The Heritage Sports Collectibles February 2013 Platinum Night Auction, now open for bidding on HA.com, is the most important and impressive auction ever to grace the sports collectibles market in over a decade, featuring an extraordinary assortment of artifacts from the greatest names and events in American sports history. The auction kicks off with the event that Sports Illustrated declared the greatest sports moment of the 20th century, the fabled Miracle on Ice. Anchoring this Platinum Night auction are 6 key relics from the personal collection of 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team captain Mike Eruzione, including his jersey from the historic American victory over the Soviets, the stick he used to score the winning goal of that contest, and the jersey he wore in the subsequent come-from-behind victory over Finland to claim the gold medal. Mr. Eruzione contributes 24 lots in total to this 2-day auction, with the premier pieces featured in the opening lots of the live session on Saturday, February 23rd. Also making its hobby debut within this Platinum Night auction is a selection of historic relics from the Walter Johnson collection, consigned directly by the family of the iconic Hall of Fame pitcher. Within, we find perhaps the most significant piece ever to emerge from the 1939 grand opening ceremonies of the Baseball Hall of Fame, the personal plaque presented to Johnson as a member of the inaugural class of inductees. Also found within the collection are personal letters written to Johnson by Cy Young, President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and Senators owner Clark Griffith, who sends a touching letter accepting Johnson's retirement from the game. It's unlikely you've heard of Patrick McBride, but this former member of the Milwaukee Bucks franchise supplies this auction with some of the most significant basketball material to surface in years. At just 17 years old, McBride became the youngest equipment manager in NBA history, making the transition from ball boy soon after the arrival of a rookie center named Lou Alcindor and veteran guard Oscar Robertson. McBride personally delivered 1 set of jerseys worn by this superstar duo during the Bucks' 1970-71 NBA championship season to the Hall of Fame in Springfield. He kept another set, the only such jerseys known to exist in the private sector, for his own personal collection. They will be sold on Platinum Night to the highest bidder. Turning to some of the more spectacular individual lots within this auction, we'll start with a pair of relics from the locker of the Great Iron Horse, a road gray flannel worn by Lou Gehrig during the World Championship era of 1927 to 1928, and a cap worn in the early to mid-1930s. Following in that Yankees theme are the pinstriped flannel pants Roger Maris was wearing as he outslugged Babe Ruth with his 61st home run in 1961, and the jersey worn by Chris Chambliss as his walk-off blast secured the American League pennant and brought pandemonium to the Bronx in 1976. The single most famous baseball garment of this century makes its transition from a Hall of Fame display case to the Heritage auction block on this Platinum Night, the bloody sock worn as Curt Schilling helped the Boston Red Sox reverse the curse back in 2004. Two of the most significant transactions in New York Yankees history are commemorated in this auction with 2 checks made payable to Boston Red Sox owner Harry Frazee for the purchase of a young slugger named Babe Ruth, and a 1949 signing bonus check to acquire a 17-year-old phenom named Mickey Mantle. More historic paperwork will hit the block on Platinum Night with the appearance of a contract addendum for the famous 1892 meeting of John L. Sullivan and Gentleman Jim Corbett, the most famous bout of the 19th century, and a multi-signed rookie contract for Wayne Gretzky, marking the start of his storied professional hockey career. When every item in the sale represents a true treasure in American sports history, it's easy to get swept up in these highlights. That's why we invite you to inspect every lot online at HA.com. And on February 23rd, bid on your personal favorites with our real-time bidding application, Heritage Live. Good luck!